Thank you for pressing play. Brian here, Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. I want to show you around this car here. This is a 2017 Hyundai Tucson. This is a 1.7 diesel executive version. This video is going to be useful for anyone that's considering buying this exact car, or anyone that's just in general researching the Hyundai Tucson in the executive trim. If there's any information you want on this particular car, please do give me a shout. 086 843 1945. WhatsApp, text or phone call is the best way to get me. So hopefully the video is going to be useful, and if you're watching on YouTube and there's anything that I've missed or anything you want to know, please do let me know in the comment section below. And if you think the video is useful, please do like and subscribe, because it lets me know the video is useful. So if you're still here and you think the video is useful, then keep watching. Anyway, let's have a look at some of the features that are useful on the outside. So the very front of the car, the headlights have a lovely big, and it's stylish too, parking light across the top. The dip light is in here, the full light is in here, but what's really cool is they have a cornering lamp in here which actually illuminates when you're turning into a junction. It lights up the junction as you're turning into it before you actually get into it. And because this is an executive model, then it also comes with front fog lights, and there's nice LED DRLs which illuminate every time you start the car at the front. One thing that people really love in these Tucsons is how they look. This is a micron grey colour, which I think is one of the nicest colours in them. But that big grille at the front is what's called a cascading grille, one of the reasons that the car is so stylish. And because it's an executive model, then you also get a skid plate which also matches the colour of the grille at the front, so it all comes together really, really well. This down here, by the way, is the skid plate. But one thing I used to notice on these was people used to love the Santa Fe, right? But the Santa Fe is a lot more expensive to run. This came in at a price point that was allowing people to buy a car that was a Jeep, but it had the running costs of a car, and it looked every bit as cool and aggressive as the Santa Fe. In terms of running costs on these cars, they are 200 quid a year for road tax. The engine is a 1.7 115 horsepower turbo diesel engine, and realistic fuel efficiency is somewhere in the region of kind of 45 to 50 miles per gallon, about 6 or 6.5 litres per 100 kilometres. And in terms of running costs, the big thing on these is they're not due for service until every 30,000 kilometres or 2 years. And they're running a timing chain, so they don't have the expensive timing belt change. And the other thing as well is this one will have a warranty until 2022 with roadside assist for the same period also. Subject of the engine in terms of how they drive, the thing I like about these is, and the thing lots of people like about these is they're high off the ground, but you get that a lot of SUVs, but they drive very like a car. So I mean, in fairness, the cabin actually looks quite nice. This is all very nice and all very easy to use. The engine is good and responsive, and steering is rake reach, so you can go up, down, in, out. And my seat here is also height adjustable, and I also get lumbar support for my lower back as well for increased comfort on a long journey. And for me, that's the whole thing with the Tucson, right? This is an SUV, so it's high off the ground and people like that, but you don't have the associated kind of running costs of a Jeep, and it actually doesn't feel like a Jeep to drive. It's nice that it's high up, but it's still actually, it's nice and stable, just like a normal hatchback car. Think about it, actually, there is some amount of Tucsons on the road. They have been stupidly popular since they came out in 2016. Definitely one of our best-selling cars. But the reasons are, they just do so many things well, especially this kind of executive model as well. It's such a brilliant all-rounder. That's because they look nice, they're actually easy enough in terms of fuel and road tax. The after sales is good, the equipment level is high, and they're high up the ground, and they drive really well. It's just, a lot of people like them for a lot of different reasons. Moving around into the boot, I think the boot is pretty much identical to the size of that of a Kia Sportage, and I think it's a little bit bigger than the Qashqai. So what I'm saying is the boot is a decent size. Tucson also comes with a full-size identical spare wheel to what's on the outside of the car. Two other things I forgot to say, there's a nice roof spoiler on the back of Tucsons. They also have privacy rear glass as an executive spec, and those roof rails are also standard as well, so they're compatible with the roof box if you want to bring something on holidays. We're saying this car is a micron grey. Micron grey comes with beige leather, which is really nice. Beige leather interior, I think it's cool. I think it's classy and upmarket. It's just nice and bright. So it just makes it a nice place to be. In terms of the inside, you will have eyes of fixed point on this side. You'll have eyes of fixed point on the other side. You'll also have an armrest in through the centre. The rear passengers will also have ventilation, and there's two kangaroo pockets behind the front seats as well. And one other thing on these cars as well is they have the recline function in the rear, so it's really comfortable, so I can let it back, and that actually makes a big difference when you're on a long run. The back windows and the back doors are also completely child lockable as well. the front of the car. Over here then, I'll have electrics for windows and for mirrors over through there. The steering wheel we talked about already, but it is multifunction, and the functions are... On the right hand side, you'll have cruise control, and then on the left hand side, you'll have controls for the radio and also Bluetooth as well. Headlights are automatic in through here. And the clocks in the car are lovely because it's got really big, bright clocks. It's also got things like a tire pressure monitor, general settings overall, then things like average speed, fuel efficiency, how much fuel you've got left, even things like a digital speedometer. In through the centre then, you will have navigation in through here. You'll have radio, which works by touchscreen. You'll have media, so you can stream music, or if you want, you can use USB down through here. Controls then are dual zone, so your passenger and driver have different temperatures on each side if they want. And because it's leather interior, you have heated front seats with 3 different stages of heat. Gear stick is quite nice to use, 6 forward gears, and then after that, you will have things that you can control, like how heavy or light you want the steering wheel to be, and other things as well. Hill descent control, automatic stop start to save fuel at traffic lights, and then rear parking sensors on or off. And finally then, there's some drinks holders in through here, and there's an armrest in the centre, which is leather coated as well, and it moves and it provides some storage. So there you have it. That is our 2017 Hyundai Tucson 1.7 diesel executive in Micron Grey with beige leather. If there's any information you want, Brian is my name, 086 843 1945. Call, text, WhatsApp. I'll be able to tell you about the kind of preparation work we're going to do to the car. I'll be able to tell you about the warranty. I'll be able to tell you about trading in your car. I'll be able to tell you about financing, basically anything you need to know. If there's something I've missed out and you're watching on YouTube and you want me to cover it in another video, just let me know in the comment section below. Like and subscribe if you think the video is useful, because at least it lets me know that it's useful. Anyway, thanks for taking time to watch. Hopefully the car is of interest. Hopefully the video is useful.